Well, good morning, Pilgrim. A question for you this morning. What do you do when when your friends tempt you? When anybody, even the devil, what do you do? What do you do when they tempt you? I'm going to read from Proverbs 1, 7 through 15, I believe. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. So I'm going to give you some wisdom and some instruction here. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are a graceful garland for your head and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, don't consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without reason. Like Sheol, let us swallow them alive and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all precious goods. We shall fill our houses with plunder. We shall throw in your lot among us. We will have one purse. Oh, my son, do not walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their paths, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. For in vain is a net spread in the sight of any bird, but these men lie in wait for their own blood. They set an ambush for their own lives. Such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. July 19th, 1863. Confession with the Mouth was the title of the sermon delivered by Charles Haddon Spurgeon. With the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. Romans 10:10. When young Joseph he has his garment seized by his wanton mistress, his answer is, how can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? The woman might have answered, God? What do I know of him? Jehovah? Who is he? There was a bold, distinct confession of his allegiance to Jehovah as a reason why he could not sin. The case of Nehemiah is equally to the point. When they invite him to a secret conference in the temple, he says, should such a man as I flee? He avows his confidence in God as a reason why he cannot, for a moment, act dishonorably. Now, Pilgrim, here it is that you are to make confession with the mouth. Some dirty trick in business, which has become so common that nobody thinks any harm of it comes your way. Something like charging somebody usury interest. Now play the man and say, I would rather starve than do that. I cannot do it. I cannot and I will not live by robbery, even though it should be half legalized by society. Yeah, now is your opportunity, young man. When the Sabbath morning comes round and you're pulled by the sleeve to go with others to waste its holy hours, you can say no and give the reason. I can't do it. I'm a Christian. Or it may be you have come up from the country and your friend does this. He proposes to take you to a den of infamy just to show you the good life. Tell him he does not understand how to cater to your appetite, for you are a Christian. For some ends, I would prefer the affirmation of one's faith in Jesus in the time of temptation to any other form of confession, since there surely can be no hypocrisy in it. Easy for you to say. Hypocrisy in it. Take care, brethren, that you never fail to acknowledge your Lord in the time of temptation. I have some samples here for you. A word of testimony is a means of conquering the devil. Revelation 12:11. And they have conquered him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, for they loved not their lives even unto death. Our Savior, he demonstrated to Satan that he was the Son of God by resistance, not by caving in to him. Matthew 4:3-7. And the tempter came and said to him, if you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread. But he answered, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him to the holy city. He set him on a pinnacle of the temple and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it's written, He will command His angels concerning you, and on their hands they'll bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone." Jesus said to him, "Again, it is written, You shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Again the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory, and he said to him, "All these I will give you, if you fall down and worship me." And Jesus said to him, "Begone, Satan, for it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve." Then the devil he left him. And behold, angels came and ministered to him. So, Pilgrim, you ask me what to do, that's what you do. You do what Jesus did. That's why I keep telling you, stay in the Bible, learn the Word, stay close to Jesus, stay beside Him, behind Him, never get ahead of Him. Yeah, then you can handle Satan. You can handle your friends that tempt you. You can handle temptation. So God bless, Pilgrim. Have a blessed, blessed day.